Hey everyone, it's Bricknut. In this video I've got quite a big LEGO City update. As you know, I recently moved my city away from the far wall so I could access all four sides of the city, which is something I really should have done in the beginning. I don't know why I didn't do it, but never mind. And yeah, I've been busy down that side, mostly down that side. I've got two mock building updates as well. I nearly said upstates. Updates, and that's the garage and the hospital. Finally, the hospital has an update. Oh, it's been a long time. Anyway, before we continue with that, I just want to mention that I do have an official The Bricknut 30 Facebook page where I post photos of things I've been up to with the LEGO City and any sets I've been building and any mishaps. Maybe if I drop a box of LEGO on the floor or a model, I can give you all a chuckle. I'm sure we've all been there at some point and, you know, made a mess by either dropping a box of LEGO or a model that's just gone bee, bee, into lots of bits. Anyway, I've also got a Discord server, and I'll put a link to both down below. And on both of those, if there's going to be a problem uploading a video where I might be, I don't know, a couple of days late, or I may not upload one at all because I upload Tuesdays and Fridays, unless I forget, like I did with the last video. Totally forgot. That's why that was a little bit late. But yeah, I will post things like that up on both my page and Discord as well. Anyway, I'm going to start with the LEGO garage. As you know, I had one over in that corner by the cycle shop, and I decided to demolish it because I didn't like it. Never have liked it. I just built it and left it, and I thought, you know, I'll come back to that later. Several months later, I think I actually showed you the beginnings of this in another video. Yeah, I can't remember. My memory is not very good. But yeah, so this is it now, just in case I haven't shown you it. Originally, the vehicle bay there was not, well, about two-thirds that size, because it was basically just the width of the shutter door. I'm pretty certain I did show you this before I put the roof on. I'm pretty certain. But as you can tell, roof, I've gone for this sort of style because I've seen it done before. I've seen several AFOLs and TFOLs do this style, so I thought I'll give it a go because I do like that style. But it's not sitting right at the minute. As you can see, it's sitting just above the slopes, and I've got a gap up the top there. So there's a few kinks I still need to work out with that roof. But I was talking to Big Taylor NI on Facebook, and when I showed him the photo of this before I extended that bay, he said exactly what I was actually thinking at the time. That's quite scary, that the bay just looked so small compared to the main building. So I extended it, and that seems to have solved that problem. I do like that design now. I do need to order some window panes. I need a bunch more of these ones, and the ones to fit in there, because then I should have four, but I don't know where the fourth one's disappeared to. And there's the side view. I've got skylight up there as well. Plenty of light. Anyway, that's the garage. There's the hospital, and I'm actually going to come back round here. So, one, you've probably noticed and probably thinking, where's the fire station? Well, the fire station is there, right where the police station used to be, which is now over there. There's a reason why I had this shuffle with the buildings, and we will get to that when we get to that side of the town. But you've probably noticed as well that the building itself looks different, because I've added a bit on this side, so it's a symmetrical building. It still looks a bit plain, so I'm going to have to think of something to make the front of the building look a little less boring. You know, it's not boring in this area. I like that bit. It's just these bits I need to do something in. Maybe change the windows. It's a bit hard here because I've got the elevator shaft in there. But other than putting the hospital here, I've actually decided I'm going to have 2 floors for now, the ground floor and the first floor, and a roof. And to be honest, now that I've had to shuffle around with this as well, it's not far off from being complete. I need to order a bunch of these windows with the bars across. Possibly, if I can't find them with the blue panes, I'll have to order some. Because I want to put another 2 in here for the operating room. Another 2 in here for this room, which isn't allocated yet. And I'm hoping my viewers out there have some ideas for me, same as that one. Because my mind has drawn a blank. I don't know what to put in these 2 rooms. That's the other reason why I've decided not to do a 3rd floor for now. Might build another floor in the future, but for now the roof is going to go on there. These are going to be completed. The parts I need are going to be ordered, and then I can actually finally say after 2 years, yes, 2 years, that this will be complete. I need some tan tiles. I need some 1x1s and 1x2s. 2x2s I've got plenty of. Unless I use the tans in this room and this room, I'm only going to need those to finish off in there. I need to build a second couch to go where that space is. I'm just going to put a smaller one in here as well. A bit of decor in there too. Yep, we go. But the reason I put this here is because I've put a second siding up here. There's a few reasons. Well, yeah, a few reasons for that. I was going to put a footpath for pedestrians down this side as well, but I thought, is there any point? There's no shops or anything, so I thought I might as well just use that space for a second siding and have an actual freight yard here with the outer track going around the town. But that meant this part has gone over where the hospital was going to be put. So I decided to have a change around. I decided to move the restaurant, which was over there, so I could put the garage and the gas station side by side, as they're, basically buildings that service your vehicles. And I decided to put the fire station there, turned that way, just to be different. Thank you, Nemo. And I just thought, as I just cleared this whole space, and I'd put these large grey base plates down, I thought, I'll take the hospital off its green 32x32 base plate and put it on there and add the bit to it. So that's exactly what I did. So I've got my cafe or restaurant set up here. The police station is there, and actually moving the police station here will allow me to make sort of like a little front forecourt area. Going to have 2 parking spaces for police vehicles, so there's going to be one there and one there. Then another one up here for visitors with a path going up to it. I could do it on a 16x32 green, but a grey would be preferred. And I've actually got a grey underneath that cycle shop, which may end up between the restaurant and the hospital, because I want to use this gap for a complete row of shops. Don't know how many I'll get in there, 4 or 5, just in one row, single floor shops. And I'm going to put the tool shop in one of those, so that over there will get flattened eventually. So then that just leaves the office block over there. Where would I put that? Could put it back there. I think that's going to have to go back there, to be honest. I didn't want it in that corner because it's quite a tall structure, and I did want to add another floor or two on top. And yeah, it's quite tall and a bit dominating in that corner. Another option I've got is to move the cycle shop and rotate it so it faces us, and put the row of shops between, and then put the office building here, or even put the cycle shop over there where the office was. I don't know. Still need to shuffle things around and make decisions. Oh, and if you notice that this is a light grey track, it's not made by Lego. It came with these trains that I purchased the other day. I'm going to get dark grey Lego track for this, just so it all matches, because to me it just looks ridiculous. If it was dark grey and was a very close match to this, if not an identical match, I would have probably just left it, but it isn't. Anyway, again, I was talking to Big Taylor and I on Facebook, and he suggested a train shed down this end, so I'll start to build a train shed. In fact, this is the first large building that I've built in grey brick. I need one more window. One more, that's it. I may have to nick one out of my house on top of the office block. And I do have blue panes. I've got one up there and I've got two in the office block actually. It seems like I've mistakenly put a couple of blue panes in there, not the clear. But yeah, this is literally just an early sort of draft. I may add, add to this. May add another row of brick below the window. I don't know yet, but I do need to order grey brick to do this. I am running out. That's literally all I've got left, and there's not going to be enough. I don't even think there's enough to quite finish this bit either. Yeah, oh, the green base plates that came from the restaurant and the hospital are now down here. So pretty much this whole area is base plated up to here. It's all complete. I have got the 16 by 16 squares in this corner, but I think by the time I've built on it, that'll be fine. Because I wanted like a warehouse or something down here for freight storage and whatnot, and freight transfers. So I was thinking of putting it in there, don't know yet. Would have been better up beside the railway yard, but never mind. I might put it down here, just build like a warehouse in here or something. But that's what the train shed is going to look like on the outside. I weren't going to dot the dark grey bricks in, but I actually think it looks a lot less plain doing that. Because on an older building, at least in real life, the brick's going to be slightly different colours. But I like that effect anyway. And I'm rattling helicopters behind me. This, I can't blame Nemo on any of this. This is me shuffling down here and doing exactly that. Oh, it wasn't a Lego model, it was my Mitsubishi car I knocked off. Yeah, I'm going to have to sort this out. Really, I think I need to put those up on a shelf, but obviously I've taken that one down and I haven't got them put back up yet because I want them up here. So as soon as I get that job done, I can move those. Anyway, as for in here, as I was saying, until the camera rudely interrupted me and shut itself off for some reason, as for in here, when my stepdad's got some time, he hasn't got the time at the minute, I'm going to get him just to make a quick little table to fill this gap up because I don't need the manhole anymore. The whole point of that was to try and access the back bit, but it was, even with that, it was still difficult, so that's the whole reason I, did what I did. to access that back, and it's actually opened up a lot more opportunity, so I'm really glad I did that. I will at some point when I get to this area, gonna need a bunch of grey brick like that, because I want to make like a rock face on there, and I'm going to make some steps come down from there to the beach, or I could move the house along and start the steps there. That might look better actually. Yeah, but either way, it's going to be steps coming down to the beach, so I'm going to put some beach along there so it's not water. And get some more blue base plates so I can blue all of this and have a much larger, well, that will actually enable me to get some more tan plates so I can make a much larger beach instead of that thin strip, and a larger water area as well, which will allow me to create more down here. So yeah, I'm not going to get the blue base plates yet until I've got this table in, but I will need 3 more tan as well, and the rest has all got to be blue. You know, it's a never-ending task of just ordering parts, I swear. But it's worth it, because I do enjoy this. I'm just looking around. Is there anything else I've changed? I don't think so. No, I still haven't got any further with this corner. I just need a bunch of brown tiles of various lengths and sizes to go in here. Random green tree. Oh, and I need some of these, don't I, in black. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, knocking flowers everywhere. Well, if I don't put the office block back here, I will have some grey brick here. In fact, I think my office will go in there, so I can set it back from the road and have a nice sort of entrance area. You see, even when I make these videos, I'm coming up with ideas on what I'd like to do. I need to find a home for a lot of these vehicles as well, and to tidy up this end too. Anyway, that is the update. Like I said, quite a lot has actually been going on this, and I'm still continuing to do bits and bobs here and there. So as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. And if you have a comment, they're more than welcome. Feel free to put them down below, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye, and thanks for watching.